The NCAA's 106th annual convention continued Wednesday as leaders of higher education and athletics connected in Indianapolis. The highlight was a keynote luncheon featuring remarks by U.S. Secretary of Education Arne Duncan. The former Harvard basketball co-captain praised the NCAA's recent efforts at academic reform, including the increase of the minimum APR score for postseason competition. Secretary Duncan called the quick action a significant step in the right direction. He also endorsed proposals that would allow schools to grant some student athletes a $2,000 miscellaneous expense allowance and multi-year scholarships. Those proposals would be discussed at Saturday's Division I Board of Directors meeting. In his second day of his second convention as NCAA president, Mark Emmert moderated one of the educational session panels offered at the Indiana Convention Center. Titled Students First, Giving Student Athletes the College Experience They Deserve, the panel discussed the needs of student athletes and equipping them with the tools to succeed in life. Keeping the student at the forefront of the student-athlete equation was one of the key principles to come out of August's presidential retreat. Among the panelists, former Michigan State standout Kirk Cousins, who graduated in December.
75,000 people didn't watch me obtain a 3.68 GPA when I graduated, but they do watch me play football, so it's important to do as well as I can at both. It'll never be compartmentalized into student or athlete for me. I'll always see it as student athlete. It's one thing, and it's the combination of experiences that enable me to be successful.
The D1 Legislative Council tabled a number of proposals in anticipation of a working group's recommendations later this year, but approved a rule that broadens the definition of agents to include third-party influences, including family members who market student athletes for personal or financial gain. The D2 and D3 Management Councils also met Wednesday. The bulk of the association business is still to come, though, and both divisions have key recruiting contact legislation on the docket during Saturday's business sessions. President Emmert, who gave the opening remarks to the D1 Legislative Council, also spoke to the divisional student-athlete advisory committees. Here he is with the D1 SAC. D2 SAC member Hillary Cox, a North Georgia College and State University softball student-athlete, described her group's purpose this week.
The NCAA convention has been the most beneficial thing that National SAC has provided all of the student-athletes, and specifically for myself. The opportunities here, the people that we're able to meet, speaking on convention floor, reviewing all the different proposals that we have going on, really getting to know all the legislation and the rules and the rulemaking process has been an amazing experience, and I'm very, very thankful that National SAC has provided me the opportunity.
President Emmert will deliver the State of the Association during the opening business session Thursday. The NCAA President's Gerald R. Ford Award also will be presented. For complete coverage of the NCAA convention, check out ncaa.org/convention. Also follow the action at twitter.com/InsideTheNCAA and contribute to the conversation by using the hashtag NCAACONV.